If you don't like the video and subscribe to my channel in the next 5 seconds, absolutely nothing's going to happen except for you showing love and support for my channel. Also, make sure you watch the entire video because each step is very important and I would not want you to miss something. What is good, boys? It's Venzies, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the settings in Fortnite that are optimal for getting the least amount of input delay. This is how I edit so fast, this is how I can do all the stuff I do and still have 30 ping. Alright boys, let's get right into it. So starting off with just the basics, you're going to go up here into your settings, make your 3D resolution at 98 or 99%. You are not going to be able to tell a visual difference in your game at all. It's impossible to tell a difference, and this will reduce your input delay quite a bit. The next thing is try DirectX 11 or DirectX 12. For me, DirectX 11, I feel like I do have a lot less delay on DirectX 11. I'm not sure if that is just me, but that might be for everyone. I don't know. But try, and whichever one gives you the least delay is what you should play on. And of course, if your PC does not support DirectX 12, you should not be playing on DirectX 12 anyway. It's not going to do you any good. It's just going to make your game run worse and feel a lot worse. These are all preference. Editing faster, I would use confirm edit on release if you are keyboard and mouse or controller. No matter what, it does help you a lot once you get used to it. And make sure that all of your replays are off. This will also reduce your input delay a ton. And if you don't use NVIDIA to clip, or you don't want it to clip every single kill, turn off NVIDIA highlights, and that will also reduce your input delay a lot. Heading into game UI, also none of this really does matter. It's all personal preference. Creative runtime performance stats, I turn that off. I'm not sure if that does anything, but yeah, that's up to you guys if you want to have that on or off. This is only if your keyboard and mouse sensitivity, again, this is all personal preference. Controller options, all of this stuff if you are a controller player. As you guys know, I use controllers sometimes. These are all personal preference. They do not make a difference whether any of this is on or off. Now, music and audio, this is something that not a lot of people are going to think of, but it's going to sound weird, but if you turn your sound quality to low, this is actually going to reduce some of your input delay. And guys, I am not trolling. Sound quality on low does make for less input delay, and I personally think it makes the pumps even sound better, but that's my opinion. You can leave it however you want, but low will give you less delay. Keyboard controls, I mean, here I'll scroll through so you guys can see my binds, but again, none of this stuff is going to make a difference in delay. None of this matters. Combat controls for controller, none of these settings matter at all for delay. And lastly, moving on to account and privacy, none of these settings are going to make a difference in your delay either. Now let's hop into creative maps and show you guys the maps that will give you the least amount of delay. Also, one thing I forgot to mention, if you do have a supported creator code, before going into a creative map, just type in a random code here and hit accept, and this will give you the lowest ping possible. I'm not saying it's going to reduce delay, but it might make your ping maybe 5 lower. Alright boys, now hopping into my creative map, it does not matter if you have a grass, meadow, Kevin, grid, anything, it does not matter. But as you can see, I made my memory used very large, and I only use 364 memory. I have my 2 spawn pads, and then my item spawner over there, which only has a gold pump and a grappler because this map is just strictly for clips. The goal for the least amount of delay is to have the least amount of memory used possible. So the less things you can possibly put in your map, the better. Alright, now let's get into the lighting settings and settings for your map. None of this, your time of day, your light brightness is really not going to make a difference, or light color, but your fog thickness will. This should either be set to either default or 0. If you have it at anything other than default or 0, you are going to get delay from this, and I do not know why, but trust me, it does cause delay. Alright boys, after applying all the no delay settings, let's see how fast I can edit on 2625 ping. And having applied all these settings, as you can see, I can edit just as fast as a 0 ping player. Alright boys, and as you can tell, I now have the smallest amount of delay possible for the ping that I play on. Alright boys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you did enjoy it or this video helped you at all, please drop a like and subscribe. It really does help me a lot. And it turns out only about 12% of you that watch my videos are subscribed. So if you're seeing this and you're not, please subscribe. It really, really does help me. Alright, I'm out boys. Peace.